Look at this A. You see a letter, but your computer actually says something completely different, and that is nothing but the combination of zeros and ones which is written here. But wait, why is this so? How can zeros and ones become letters, photos, music, and videos? The secret is surprisingly simple. So, when you press A, your computer doesn't understand the English letter directly as we human can understand. It converts that information into a pattern of zeros and ones, right? So, for example, A is written like this. But why only 0 and 1? Why not 0 to 9 or A, B, C up to Z? Why not? Because this is the only language which computers truly understand. And why everything you see or you give input to the computer and it all grasp or interpret it just using these two digits 0 and 1. Because computers are electronic machines. At the basic level, their circuits can represent only two simple states. That's nothing but on and off. That's it. One switch gives us two responsibilities. But now imagine millions of tiny switches working together. That's where things get very powerful. Just imagine different patterns of zeros and ones can represent different information like a letter, a number, a photo, a song, a statement, or any kind of small case or uppercase letters, a video, anything. Everything becomes patterns of binary data. To us, this looks like this combination of zeros and ones, but to the computer, that the pattern has meaning. So this is the very simple example of a light switch. We know that if the switch is off, we consider it as 0, and if that switch is on, we consider it as 1, right? Now imagine millions of tiny electronic switches doing this incredibly fast, and you are in a room and you are looking at these combinations. That simple on and off idea becomes the foundation of this modern computing, and that is why 0 and 1 are the basic building blocks of this kind of number system. So now you know why computers use zeros and ones only. Not because computers are simple, but because simple states can combine to create incredibly complex information, and that is also very efficiently. And now comes the interesting part. If we only have 0 and 1, how do we represent numbers like 5, 25, 100, or sentences or any kind of letter? That's exactly what we will learn in the next video in binary numbers. So if you learned something new, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to CodePart. I will see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep coding. Thank you all of you.